So that's my dinner. I started it at 5:30 a.m. So it's going to be ready at 1:30. That's an 8-hour on low cook or crock pot cook time. So we're going to start watching the Fox Sports football game between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be going to work today about 5 o'clock, so I'll be holding out watching this game real quick and then having dinner about 2 o'clock. But check it out. Those are brown mushrooms. I have white mushrooms. I got some beef in there. That's buttermilk on top, and if you can see, there's an egg. See that egg on top cooking? 8 hours that egg's been cooking. And then underneath all that beef and in between the mushrooms is baked beans, barbecue baked beans by Bush baked beans. So we're going to leave it right there at 1 minute. So that's my dinner, and it's probably going to be my dinner tomorrow because it's a lot of food. But it's going to be well worth the wait. I just love mushrooms, so I don't know. I think they're a good antitoxin, just like grapefruits and vitamin D. I've been making sure that my diet has been key to keeping myself healthy and safe. Something you just don't hear or talk about at all. They don't tell you, hey, eat this or drink this. I mean, you hear it mentioned sometimes and once in a while on the news shows. I have to admit, I do hear that, but there's no direction. It's just mask, wear a mask, wear a mask. It's like, you know what? How about diet? Let's talk about some diet and portions and things that might be able to suck up some grossness, like a mushroom. I'll bet you eating these mushrooms, if there's anything yucky, it's going to suck it up and then it's gone. But I feel great, so check out my dinner right there. It's brown mushrooms, white mushrooms, and then there's beef roast in there, and it's just boiling. So that's Troy Aikman and Joyce. Sometimes I feel like just saying Buck. I'm going to get to the football game real quick and leave the take at that. I'm just hoping that someday in the future after 2020, there is a marketplace for funny and comedy. It just seems like funniness and comedies, the market's going away. It's kind of scary. And also, music. Music has changed. And I know I've been drilling certain musics and genre musics on my page, but it's there so people don't forget that that was the generation when the best music was going on, because the music now, it's just horrible. And I would like to finish off this take by saying that I am not watching the Chris Wallace Fox News on Sunday today because of the guests that Chris have on today. And it's not going to be like any other shows that are going to be like, I'm going to take it out on, because I'm not like that. But Chris, you could have put on so many different guests today, and for me to waste my time for an hour to change the channel from this game to that, I mean, you should have considered your viewers and maybe put on some different guests, because hearing a guest that's just going to contradict what the election is going on. And remember, I already mailed my ballot, so the rest of the next couple weeks to me really don't matter. And I sent that ballot not happy, but I did it because that's the American way. We have to vote. And there are other candidates that I wanted to vote for, but I didn't like the propositions that were on there. They were all designed to scam money, whether you voted yes or no. And I'm concerned about some of these propositions, especially when these guys are making adjustments and you guys just don't make a difference on these labor law situations. It's always what we're hearing on TV and what we should do and how much we should get. No. Just, I want to be independent, and that's it. I had a decent night last night because my gas prices were affordable, and I need to keep it at that. So things are starting to go back to normal little by little, and I think starting last night, that was a good sign. So I'm going to leave the take right there at youtube.com, Jamestown, California, and on Twitter, Jamestown Calif, Michael Jameson A, like the big A. And if Twitter ever goes out, I'm on Jamestown, California at WordPress.com. Thank you very much, and I appreciate my listeners.